Good late Monday morning, everyone. Michael Venezia, one of the coaches. I do a little trading on the side. TradeGATEHub, sponsored by Tradeview Markets. A couple of things to say as I shut the screen off. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Let's go to at least one of the screens so I can focus. As, by the way, TradeGATEHub, you're able to either mute me or vice versa and look at the stocks that I go. At the same time, picture in picture, listening to Coach's Monday morning preview, which if you don't want to watch it simultaneously, you can go to the red YouTube icon button, pause me, go back, whatever you want to do, watch his Coach's video, Woody Garner. Okay. A couple of things to say. Again, I'll mute Coach, or at least I will pause Coach. Getting back to the post last evening, Sunday. I'm going to scroll through this and not explain everything because it's going to take up too much time. But the reason why I'm going to scroll through everything and hopefully slower than usual is because as I go this, if you play back the red YouTube button, you can pause it or freeze the screen and go back and play it without me whizzing through it. But here's a lot of that I thought would be relevant. As I said, usually we start from the outside and work in. Macro view, starting with some election situation Jesus implied about the Goldman. Okay. Always keep this in mind, please. It's the market is greater than us all. I have no ego. And I used to think I was only good as your last trade, but just because I lost on 200 shares of Schlumberger doesn't mean I suck. No. Stock market will do whatever it has to do to embarrass the greatest number of people. That's why the pros usually win over time. It's like anything. If you're not going to, perfect your craft, or if you're just going to go out and hit golf, or play golf every time and get bombed, drink beer, you're not going to get better. And people that don't do that and play the same amount and take it seriously over time will get better. You get the analogy. What happened is the point is Walter pointed out the seasonality that didn't come to fruition. AXP long restaurants good. Tech stocks saw a weekly outflow, the largest outflow since June. Don't be the first one to step in. Have a plan. Precious metals, they're gauged by their relative strength in an SATA score, complement of stage analysis. And if you don't know what stage analysis is, we are here. Go to my YouTube channel, which, by the way, only has about 72 people that I follow. And believe me, it's not like I'm following the Dallas Cowboys. These are freaking people. Eulos. Minette. Yeah. Okay, back. Oh, who I follow. Where is he? Should be up here because he's one of the first ones. Sentiment trader, next big trade, stage analysis. Okay, a lot of people look at me, but I don't follow a lot of them. So you know what? Get to curate and get to know the universe. Okay, you can always delete or add. Getting back to what I said and promised about finishing what I was doing, or at least going through the news that's relevant throughout the week. Silver continued pullback today. Does it mean it's first day down? I don't know. I sure Dale Pinker today, traders call him coach, has something to say about it. SN Listen, it's a high level opinion. SN's acting good no matter what Kramer says. I'm just pointing it out. If you're not familiar with the stock, SN, Shark Ninja, punch it up. Symbols SN. Bulls. All right, a little less. Everybody knows what's going on with the sentiment. And listen, I have a couple of things to say after I go through the TradeGATEHub macro feeds, if you will, please. Always double click images to enlarge. The video making all-time highs today. Tesla earnings report this week. Highs. It's a chart. Worst week of the year. And by the way, it's not one of the, we're not in February. You know what I mean? China, weekly outflow of 5.5 billion. I will go to a chart right now. I did buy some Baidu. You might know it. Let me just enlarge the chart so I don't have to look at the whole situation. Baidu. Minat. Look at Cisco, by the way. All right. Cisco Systems. Not giving it back. New best of breeds. Does it matter that what? That Microsoft is here? It's below the 200 day. New best of breeds. APP. I pointed it out in the short. I'll get to it in a second. One of the most heavily shorted stocks now. Pointed out last night. Up 12. New best of breed. Cisco. Does it matter? Maybe I don't know. Do you flinch that Microsoft is here or that Google is here? Or are you happy that Cisco is here or IBM is here? I don't know. Is the Mag 7 not that important anymore? That's why I'll listen to Mike V. As a stock picker, I don't get caught up in that much in the indices of the direction. They're bifurcated situations. In the old days, if I could pull up IBM for a second, if IBM reported a 2% quarterly decline, the whole market would go. DuPont would be down 4%. Alcoa would be getting hurt. There'd be a flight to safety into oils and bonds. Retailers would get hurt. If the behemoth like IBM wasn't making money, who was going to get? So now it's, as I punch up the aforementioned, I'm long this GLW, which is hurting me. I top decked it, but it has calls. GLW, come on now. Oh, we're investing. Now we're in that. Our trade turned into an investment. I top decked this bastard. I top decked it. It's all right, you bitch. My price is where? 47. It's 46.50. What the breakout like a putz, but that's a weekly. Let's go to NVIDIA as long as we're on a couple of charts, and I'll go back to again. Here's NVIDIA. What a bad NVIDIA. All right. Does it matter? Morgan Citicorp taking a hit like that. Does it matter that Morgan Stanley barely? Well, today it budged. Regionals, by the way, regional banks. Those are the ones that are going to take up like the battered down stocks. Regionals are the next to go. The CFG, Citizen Financial Group. It's going to get bought here. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. CFG. Where did I say CFG? I like H-band was taking calls. Now I'm getting off H-band. Now I'm getting off again. I have zero. Thank God I have a little consistency in the trading because it's not getting into the flow of things, especially on a Monday morning. Okay. This is more important. Sell risk. Events for the week. It's not a sexy statement. Look at the earnings. Everything big daddies across the board. Nucor, best of breed steel. Just in my vision, I can't squint anymore. General Motors, best of breed. Verizon, Texan. Go back to what Kramer said. He said, buy Texan into this. SAP. We all know what happened to ASML, laid an egg. Dow Chemical, CLS Animal. I've been mugged. Before mentioned IBM. QS. I sold 20,000 QS. All right, so you get the picture. There's always a list, no matter what I feel about it or what Kramer feels about it or what any opinion is, there's the list that's up to you. Always on TGH. Piece of the puzzle to take some money out of the market. Also, obviously, the economic calendar. When can I X out this thing? There you go. This is the whole list, okay? This is something like if you as a kid want to be a basketball player, you slept with basketball at night, right? Or you want to be a golfer, put the putter right against the bed. If you want to be a trader, this should be under your pillow. Right here. That's it. Half of them are gold. ADMA, Why aren't we buying this one on a dip that got pulled back a little bit? I held it to the on the way up. ADMA. Speaking of ADMA, reminds me of MDNA. Not a drug taker, though, to be honest with you. ADMA coming down to something. I like this stock. It's sexy. But that bar is a scar. Hold on a second. ADMA. I had it good. And you know what? I looked at the weekly and I said, this thing, it just has. And I got to do more on it. It is up there, though, and it's in play. APP. I mentioned it. The number one new leader, NVIDIA, new highs. Planetier needs no introduction. Hood. Coals off the board. Leaps. You. Security. I'm the only one in the freaking country trying to support this bastard down here in the teens. Now look at it. Look at it. Same thing. Sentinel 1. HMY Gold. Ain't it? DICOM? Oh, look at DICOM. All right. I don't trade it that much. I like the symbol. I wish it wasn't 200, but I like that DY. I don't know. I like punching DY. DY. ESM needs no introduction. Earnings the other way. Celestica taking calls today into earnings. Celestica, EMS maker, goes with Jabil, coming down. They all come down. Celestica. Let's go over the list. Coin needs no introduction. Avago, the old Broadcom, C1, Clearwater Analytics, great name for company. Interactive Brokers. Somebody has big numbers this week. AEM and the boost. AEM and AGI. Alamos Gold, they would take it. The most of Interactive Brokers. Somebody's got there you go. Surfs up always on the freaking stuff here. I'll go over the earnings plays afterwards. Let's finish the Monday morning stuff. Always upgrades, downgrades. That's the list. You go from there. Serious. These are the ones. Restaurants to go into. I did my research. Top drop in NASDAQ shorts. All right, so listen, who's buying the video now? Institutions. They're not getting short squeezed anymore. American Airlines actually taking calls today, but it's a drop in shorts. Do I actually want to buy when they're trying to short AAL? When AAL has a huge drop in shorts, that means there's nobody left to short or drive to buy it back. Do I really want? We had a discussion with this. It was his name Evans. Get your name. Sorry, sir. I'll go to YouTube in a second. I don't want to be stuck in this one. We brought up ULCC, didn't we? Yeah, we did. We brought up Delta. Yeah, we did. And Save actually had some good news. JetBlue. Save, JetBlue worked anyway. Drop in NASDAQ shorts. Not really interested in AAL here. Tesla. No, they're not short Google anymore. Not sure Tesla, SMMT needs no introduction. Donnie still going up and not even, so they're buying DJT now on fundamentals, even though it has a huge drop in shorts. It was up today. Different running Donnie. MUP. This is the one you have to be careful for. The opposite happens here. Top jump in NASDAQ shorts. Apple. Who the hell is shorting Apple here? That might be the top. Go ahead. Fine, that's okay. But you know what? Just because Microsoft, this Apple could be that maybe they're trying to type APPL, and they really mean Apple. Anyway, the two stocks with two A's in it. What else? Hold on. Jump in shorts. LRCX. What lunatic would short this freaking? Oh, you know why? I know why it split. Everybody's being a wise guy. So now they're short LRCX, which, by the way, has earnings this week. A triple bottom. Is there such thing, coach? Even though resistance, that's a best of breeder. You know your level. Boy, would I love to get, you know what? No matter what happens, LRCX is going in the fund. That's a freaking best of breeder. You sock that away. You might not get the bottom or the top, but you want to be in this thing. I love this company. LRCX. I don't want to tell you what they used to call on the trading desk. You could use your imagination. They're short. What else? Walgreens. SMCI. I'm in that. They're short Walgreens. They keep shorting you into the run-up. Although they don't mind a short CVS, which had the opposite reaction in COVID Friday's video. Fact. Friday's video talked about CVS. Sorry about the posture here. I'm trying. I can't see anymore. I'm gonna be that guy like 90. I'm not gonna be tired. I'm gonna be like this with the magnifying glass, trying to see it make out a Hewlett Packard. It's an H or an L. Hopefully, I have the screen. I don't know. Who knows? I'll be okay. Trust me. All right. More short. They're shorting APP. They're shorting Rocket Labs, Mick. They're shorting Wolf. Know if I like that. I don't know if I like that because we did sell AEHR, the parent of Wolf, or the one that goes with it. I think I sold it at 1548 AEHR. All right, we fucked the pool. We got him. Still looks good. AEHR and Wolf go. But they have big contract. It's like one of those companies that if you lose a contract, it wipes out like Fastly. It wipes out like 90%, like wipes out like 90%, 80% of their revenue. But it's shorted now. That's why I'm going over it. SoFi, Wolf app, the shorting app. They put Apple on them. They're shorting coin and they're shorting good. I posted it last night. What a list. All right. Short term, we might be pulling back. A little extended. I get it. Ran it up into the weekend. That's a little bit more long term concerning. Not going to lie. Bank of America is, to me, Bank of America is George Watt. It's everybody. It's not high worth net clients. I don't know anybody that's worth 8 figures that keeps their money in Bank of America. If they're not fessing up. That's everyone. Gold, thanks for posting. Coach, Fast and Furious. Always the economic calendar again. Surf being so kind of redundant. We already posted the earnings. No DBR. You know why Mick hasn't even brought it up today? Because he's probably out of cell service going from his island to his yacht on this thing. So I know you're in it. Nice trade. If you have no cell service, send a postcard. Look, he said, but Mick, you put it in this. It's listen, I get it. People text personally. Yeah, I have a message right here. It's very hard to be in someone else's trade. I saw the trade. Like you said, if it was a widget, would you buy it? Yeah, I would. Volume, range, price action. Very hard to be in some good eye, though. We're here, oh God, the share ideas, my God. Okay. Buying net. You didn't like that trade on the open? Nah. Been bit. You know what, Nick? So this is look at this. What a trade. Want to talk about a trader getting ahead of himself. So he's long Lightbridge. He's got a triple. There's a normal occurrences in your life when you have a stock triple in a week. So and you're what? So I listen. Let me know what you're doing. I want to do what you're doing. If I had a stock that tripled in a week, forget about it. I'd have my own. Well, been busy again elsewhere. So maybe Mick, I hope you're making things 4 or 5 times whatever else you're doing. But bravo, fill us in. Only can get. You didn't give me the address. We want to send you some swag here. All right, let me go to the YouTube channel. Monday. I love Mondays. Bravo. Dwayne, let's freaking go have a good week. DC. Dwayne, give us a stock. IBM is of interest, has a bit of seasonality too. October being its month. That's fine. Mick, there's a plan. I like it. Couple of things to say. Beware of the VIX. Hedge funds, buying into a lot of technology stocks, not acting that weak. I like financials on the dipper. I do. Telling you. And that is, as of now, an opinion that may or may not matriculate into a trade, but from life's experience, can I say it? I'm starting to warm up to this thing. H-band. An H-band I had my eyes on, I'm not gonna lie. Wall. Well, Wall was 12. CFG, Citizens Financial Group. I don't know. All right, what else? Tesla. I mean, what do you want to do? The bar so low? I don't understand it though. I mean, maybe the cars are. I mean, the car and this GM's acting well. LI and stuff like that, they're squeezing. I don't see anybody else sending rockets up to space and coming. Who else is doing something? So IBM is doing something better than Tesla I don't know about? Probably. Price action trumps sentiment. What's this? IBIT near the lows. I saw that one right on the morning. It said something's up here. I don't like it. Okay, what are times now? 11:30. Europe all that close. Russell 2000. Russell 2000 lows. MU lows. Dollar, VIX, Cisco in the news, Bitcoin giving a little bit back. The Monday morning sell the dip. Bitcoin, I sold that nicely, so good. Tesla delays Cybertruck range extender. Yes. Stick with the fins. Mickey Wilson. The guy from Morgan Stanley is telling you to buy Morgan Stanley. What's my boy say? This is important. Mike Wilson's. What did Tesla? Uh-oh. There's Ripster. Mick, I put him up for you. Happy? TLT, here it is. Arguably one of the best futures traders out there. Heavy selling. Bit of nasty weather and it big with such complacency. It is complacent. It's complacent. I started playing more defense than offense. I still am. I'm not as confident as I was last week buying, any, I don't know. The good thing is I'm a stock picker. Yeah, I don't have to get caught up in the indices, like I said. But I want to know. Paper. Remember this one? Bill Piccata, like calling capers. Bill Piccata. They make papers with Bill Piccata. Look at this one now. It looks like the other one. IoT puts. Wolf. I'm long that. All right. Let's leave let's leave today's menu. I showed you the other menu, the macro menu with all the best of breeds on there. We'll leave off here. It's a Monday. Doesn't matter if it's a Monday. But I feel afternoon trading coming about. I feel just I don't feel a lot now. Believe me, I'm here. I'm not gonna force it. Most actives, NVIDIA, right near the high. Bivy already traded 106,000% of its volume. SQQQs. Dale Pinkert's probably in them. You know him. Oklo work. Tesla now down 3. You suck. Wolf, I'm in that. Mara, Bitcoin, DJT, Sound, ASLL, SMCI. I'm in that. CLSK, Bitcoin, Q is low. Bit, At the low, I sold that one. I sold that at the Planet here near the lows. Uh-oh. All right. So what's percentage gainers in 60 minutes? Couple of VIX popped on there. Edit. Couple of baby bios. XPawn was a big winner today. EBS, interesting. LX, China, UVXY, up big. Not that much volume, but I get it. CIFR, I love it. VIX, high of the day. Uh-oh. Percent of losers list, 60 minutes on the day. What's coming in? Lumen. EH, they ripped it. China. Silver, high of the day. Low of the day with volume. Silver, low of the day with volume. Five below. Donnie, big range today, near the low. Any questions? Verizon. They're going to Verizon. The last thing I see is they're going to liquidity issue. That's not good for Mike V. It was loaded. No, I'm only kidding. It's a liquidity issue we don't like. That's not good. That's not good. That bothers me, believe me, not more than anything. They're going to Verizon. These two things right here, not very positive for me. They're buying Verizon at a lack of liquidity. All right, let me go on to YouTube. This is true. It's SPX is down 0.5% and everybody's freaking out. Not Mike V though. I might though. I haven't looked at my P&L on this since I got on here at 11:05. Okay, YouTube channel. SPX is down 0.5% and everybody's freaking. Leave it there. All right, thanks for tuning in. Russia's Putin. Russia's Putin. This guy can't shut up. Coming off behind niner. Boom, boom, boom. Coach, 3 drive. Is it manifesting? And if you want silver bearish, short term. And if you want to know if it is, and I'm not joking, and I'll leave it off at this because he knows more than I do. I'm trading at the moment. Go back, watch Coach Baker Dale, his video. Mike V, thanks for tuning in. Coach and I are on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 o'clock. Just like the song Hotel California, sometimes I check out, but I never leave. Believe me. Mike V. I'll do better tomorrow. Cheers. Thanks for the team behind me.